Hey, what's going on? It's James Canzanella, and in this video, we're going to be going over the battle of the Titans, ClickFunnels versus OptimizePress. So before we begin, I do want to let you know I have used both of these so I can give you a perspective based upon actually using these, what they have to offer. Clunkiness, simplicity, and a lot of other features and benefits you're probably going to be looking for when it comes to pretty much creating sales letters, landing pages, and all those other beautiful things you can do with both of these tools. Either way, I am a big aficionado and ClickFunnels buff. This is what I use and only use at the time, so I am going to recommend that. Before we begin, I do have links below for that. You can get a 14-day free trial, and you can get some bonuses even if you're already a current ClickFunnels user. So be sure to check out those links down below. So of course we have ClickFunnels here, and I'm also going to run on over to the OptimizePress website just to kind of give you an idea of what they're all about. Now, OptimizePress was actually, I think it was one of the first sales page creators, builders, plugins, themes I ever used. I started off with OptimizePress 1, and unfortunately, if you actually go to the OptimizePress 1 website, they're not really keeping up to date and they're not up to par with it. I remember asking them for some help, and they're pretty much like, yeah, we don't do much with it. As you can tell right here, the website is pretty much gonzo, or it's just whatever, there's something wrong with this. So aside from that, you might be thinking that I don't have any experience with OptimizePress 2, and that is incorrect, or the current one, whatever you want to use. While I didn't buy it, I did get to use it when I teamed up with a few people for a launch, and my goodness, it was extremely clunky. It was extremely difficult to use. I did not like the interface. Plus, the fact of the matter is that it is on WordPress, so it's going to be on your website. That also means that you're going to be, responsible for having a ton of traffic going to your website, which is something that happened many times when it came to launches. And that was one of the biggest reasons why I was like, okay, I'm using ClickFunnels because they can handle just so much traffic, especially when the traffic stacks up month after month. You're not going to have to worry about some idiot just spamming a ton of, bot traffic to your site. When it's hosted on ClickFunnels, my goodness, it's like the best hosting you could ever ask for. They got that down really well. So that's something you're not going to have to worry about. Either way, let's kind of go over what they have to offer in terms of what they have to offer. So landing pages, sales and marketing pages, free training course pages, webinar registration pages, mobile ready, authority blogs, product funnel, product launch funnels, and of course, secure membership portals. So if you look at it actually right here, they have a lot of the things that ClickFunnels also has. Not as much, okay, and it's not as simple, I guess you could say. Here's some of the features. Okay, they have their own, obviously, real-time editor. It's mobile ready. Like we talked about before, it is for WordPress. There are some templates, and these are just a bunch of the things you can do when it comes to using OptimizePress. Okay, let's look at the pricing because I know that's one of the biggest things. Like when I said, when I first started, this was $97 for the original OptimizePress 1. So if you want to use it on 3 sites, it's going to be $97 one time. Publisher up to 10 sites, $197. Of course, to build on more than 10 websites, so it says use on up to 30, it's going to be $297. So I understand this is going to be an attractive point for a lot of people who just want to do the one-time thing. But I can tell you right now, based upon everything you're getting with ClickFunnels, it's still a hell of a lot better. It's probably 10 times better, even if it is a monthly price tag on it. So let's kind of go over to ClickFunnels, and I'll show you what it's all about. So I just did a sales funnel template. I'm going to build this real quickly and show you exactly kind of what you can do with it, and of course the simplicity of it. All right, so as you can see, when you just create a random, sales funnel, it's going to start off with a squeeze page. It's going to start off with a sales page, order form, order confirmation, and thank you page. But don't be fooled by the lack of pages here, because you can obviously add many more things like one-click upsells, one-click downsells, which I don't believe OptimizePress supports, right? And that's a really big deal. I'll tell you right now, I used to use OptimizePress with PayPal. I didn't have the ability to do one-click upsells. I don't know if that's changed, but ClickFunnels was another huge reason why I changed over to them. That just has the ability to completely change everything when it comes to your conversions. The same thing when it comes to order forms. You can now actually do order bumps, which is another great way of increasing your profits. I'm not sure if OptimizePress does that, but either way, there's a lot of templates. I'm just going to show you this one. Okay, let me maximize this. Actually, I don't need to at the moment. I'm just going to go to edit page. In case you haven't seen ClickFunnels in action, if you're already hanging around me a lot, you know it is. But for anyone who's kind of newer to the area, let's do this. Okay, the reason this is cut off is because I'm recording a specific section of my screen. But just to show you, if you wanted to add a new section, order bump, make this bigger, add the page, just like that. If you want to drag this up a little, okay, move this down a little so it's congruent. Perfect. And this would be your order bump here. We can say, yes, I will take it for, $19. That's the thing with this editor. Like I said, not just have I used OptimizePress. I think I've used, InstaBuilder, Instapage, Lead Pages. I've used Thrive has one. I've used that. That's another reason why I like ClickFunnels so much is the simplicity of use, right? There's not a lot going on here, and that's a good thing. Obviously, you can edit any type of template you want. You can start from scratch. You can go in here and just say, this is my product. Yes, that's this. I know, it's amazing. Enter your info below. Okay, if you don't want this logo section, let's just make this bigger so I can edit it. You can take out the top part just like that. You can, like I said before, you can move this so it's closer to the top. This is normally centered. It's just because my screen's smaller. Okay, and so on and so forth. And you can pretty much change, edit, adapt, and do anything you want with these pages. Plus, all the templates are very helpful because, like I said, what I do is I find one that works, I clone it, and then I just use that when I first upload my actual, template or whatever I'm going to be doing. Okay. Like I said, they also have the upsells. So let's do add a new step. One-click upsell. Sure. Loads pretty quickly too, which is nice. Okay, so this is the upsell page. So let's go to sales pages. Let's go to the one-click upsell, and let's just add a random template in there. Okay, so you're also getting a shopping cart integration. Okay, when I was using OptimizePress, it was just pretty much add your PayPal button and then go from there. So this would be after the order form. Okay, that would go in there. So what happens is once they order, they would go to the upsell, and all someone needs to do is just click on that download now button once, and you can instantly accept payment. They have a lot of different ways you can actually accept payments. I know PayPal and Stripe are two very big ones. There are a few more. I'm not going to get into them because I just mostly use PayPal and Stripe, but keep that in mind. That was something that was really holding me back when I was using OptimizePress. And I'll tell you what, my business definitely expanded when I started utilizing one-click upsells. The conversion shot up once I started using order bumps. The average cart value jumped up. And I mean, it's just, that's why I kind of talk about with the $97 a month pricing, especially when you can get rid of a lot of things when you think about it. Because when it comes to this, you don't have to have a website. You can use what ClickFunnels gives you. You don't have to have hosting. They do all the hosting for you. You don't have to have A/B split testing. You don't have to have some other random landing page builder, because this does landing pages, it does sales letters, it does webinar funnels, it does memberships, it does high ticket funnels, coaching funnels, regardless of what niche or business you're in. It does so many things that you can get rid of. And like I talked about before, when it comes to webinar funnels, I was using Stealth at one point, which is around 70 or 80 a month. So just getting rid of a lot of things that are pretty much monthly or recurring in your business and kind of going over to ClickFunnels is going to save you a lot of money. Yes, I understand this can be a one-time payment, but when you compare the ease, the simplicity, the value, and everything you're getting towards OptimizePress, oh, hello there, nice eyeball, okay? It still can't compete. It's just on a completely different level, especially if you love simplicity. If you really love a smooth drag and drop editor from someone who has used both, this takes the cake as well, okay? There's not much better that OptimizePress does better than ClickFunnels, and I mean, it's kind of expected. They've been out a good amount of time, but have they put a lot of money into adding new optimization, new benefits, new features? ClickFunnels is doing very well, and they are spending a ton of money on improvements, adding more to it, whether it's Actionetics, the email follow-ups, different types of automations, systems, funnels. It's just insane what they're always adding to it. So that's specifically why I recommend ClickFunnels. That's why I've used it for years. And that's why, obviously, well, can't really go back to OptimizePress 1. But either way, that's pretty much my thoughts when it comes to ClickFunnels versus OptimizePress. ClickFunnels is by far the winner, and it's by far a very long shot. So I hope this video helped you out. I hope it at least gave you some insight into which one you'd rather go with. Either way, the links are down below to get started with your free 14-day trial. Heck, don't even listen to anything I said. Just go ahead, test it out. Make some templates, make some pages, make some sales pages, make some sales letters, test out their drag and drop editor, their sales funnels, their upsells, one-click upsells, one-click downsells, their order bumps, their order forms, their Stripe integrations. I know you're going to love it. Either way, you've heard enough. Check out the links down below, and I hope you enjoy ClickFunnels as much as I do.